Amy, the greenhouse manager, and today we're going to build a terrarium. Terrariums are great because you can keep house plants that are low maintenance, easy to care for, and last for years. When you're building your terrarium, the first thing you want to consider is if you're going to have a closed-top terrarium or an open-top terrarium. Closed-top terrariums are great for tropical plants such as philodendron, ivy, and ferns because closed-top terrariums keep their own atmosphere. If you're going to have an open-top terrarium, you might want to go with something such as succulents or cacti because they can dry out more often during their cycle. So today we're going to build a closed-top terrarium. So first we have our lovely bowl. The first thing we're going to add to our terrarium is going to be charcoal. Charcoal is great because it's going to help reduce algae and mildew growth within the terrarium. Charcoal also allows water to drain off the root zone so that your plants don't rot. So let's add our charcoal. Now that we've added our charcoal, we're going to add some orchid bark. This is also going to help with drainage. Now we're going to add some moss to our terrarium. This is going to be the step right before we add our soil. Now that we have some of our moss in, we're also going to add in some soil. It's important to note that you should have at least 2 to 3 inches of soil so that you can have proper root growth. I like to just even out the soil so that you can have an even surface for planting. Now that we have our soil in, we're going to start planting our plants. I've chosen today some tropical plants. It's important to note that when you're picking out your plants, you should consider that they like the same light and watering requirements. That way that they'll all grow nicely together. When you plant your plants, simply break up the roots slightly. Use your fingers to form a small hole in the soil and tuck your plants in. Now that all your plants are planted, it's time to add some moss, bark, and gravel to the top. The moss, bark, and gravel are used as a soil cover. This is going to help keep the moisture in towards the root zone. Once you have all your moss, bark, and gravel in the terrarium, the final step is to add some decorative elements such as stones or terrarium accessories. Now that your terrarium is planted, it's time to put the top on your terrarium. A closed terrarium will hold its atmosphere for about a month, so you won't have to water for at least a month. You want to add a small amount of water in the beginning. Remember not to overwater, because as water goes in, it's going to be more difficult to get it out. Once a month, you do want to take the top off of your terrarium and let it air out for 24 hours. This will allow the atmosphere within the terrarium to air out and reduce mildew and algae growth. You shouldn't need to water your terrarium as long as you have the top on for at least a month. Sit back, relax, and enjoy your terrarium.